Cecile from the heart, where creating is the process of the mind. In today's video, I attempted to show the process of how I crocheted 2 blankets that I was working on this past week, but the video didn't turn out that well. So these are the blankets in which I created, and they are 29 by, they are 40 by 40 blankets. This one, as you can see, I did a picot stitch at the bottom, and here we have the double crochet front post and back post, and then we have the fallen leaves at the in the main square of the blanket. And again, this measures out to be 39 by 39 and 7/8, but I'll just go ahead and say 40 by 40. And the other color in which I did, isn't these some pretty colors? I'm not sure what the colors are, but it was some yarn that I had laying around the house, and I just put it together. And the other color was the same. I did multiples of tan and beige and a blue and beige color. And in this particular one, my ending border was the fallen leaves with a back post crochet, and then we have the front and back post double crochet and front post the front and back post double crochet. Then I did a back post double, or was it? Yeah, it was a back post double crochet, and then I did the fallen leaves, and that's how that looks there. And it gives me that bridge or that heightened look in the front, because that's a back post double crochet. And that's what I did as I finished off the border at the bottom. So I will give you a look at these again. And these are the blankets. Let me just move the camera, if you don't mind. And we're just going to take a look at this. And these are the blankets that I have completed. And I just wanted to really make this video to show you what I've been working on this week. So I appreciate everything, and now I'm going to show you how I actually did each stitch and a little sampler, since I wasn't able to complete the whole video. I appreciate you, and you have a nice day. I'm going to be showing you how I created both of the blankets for my great niece and my great grandson. And the stitches that I will be showing you today is going to be the single crochet stitch, the double crochet stitch, the half double crochet stitch, the fallen leaf stitch, the front and back post stitch, as well as the picot stitch. Now we're going to start off by creating a slip knot in our working yarn, which is you wrap around your finger. This is the way that I do it, and you have several methods in which you can do it. You're going to take the yarn and you're going to bring it through the hole opening, and then you're going to pull the smallest piece until you get a knot. Then you take your working yarn, which is the longer pieces coming from the bulk of the yarn, and you're going to pull it until you get it tight. You don't want it too tight, because you want to be able to work a stitch into that hoop that's around your crochet needle. Then we're going to wrap the thread around the needle, go through the hole. That is called a single stitch. And what we're going to do for me to create this little spot, this little pattern, I'm going to do multiples of 3, as I said. So I'm going to crochet and chain, I'll do 15 chains. So this is one that I just did. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. So I did a chain of 15, and I'm going to go three stitches over, not counting the stitch that is on the crochet needle. 1, 2, 3. And in that third stitch, I'm going to start off by putting a half double crochet. To perform that, you got to bring your thread over the crochet needle, go in the top thread that's in that stitch, come through with some yarn, and you should have 3 hoops around your yarn. You're going to come through all 3 of those loops. That is called a half double crochet. We're going back into that same stitch, and we're going to do a double crochet. Bring your yarn over your crochet needle, go through that same hole, bring through some thread. You have 3 hoops again on your crochet needle, and we're going to go through 2 first, the first 2. After we brought the yarn around the needle, we're going to go through 2, leave 2, we're going to bring the yarn over again and go through the remaining 2. That is a half double crochet. Now we're going to count 3 spaces again, or 3 stitches over again. 1, 2, 3. This time we're going to do a single crochet. That is, no thread is brought around the crochet needle. We're going to go straight into the stitch, bring out the thread. We have 2 loops on the crochet needle, and we're going to come through both loops. That is a single crochet. Now we're going to do a half a double crochet, go around the thread, take it through the hoop, the same hoop, bring a hoop out. You had 3 hoops, go bring the thread over that hoop, over your hoop, or should I say bring the thread over your crochet needle and come through all 3 loops. Then we're going to do a double crochet, go around into the same hole, bring out a hoop or a loop. We had 3 loops on the crochet needle, come through the first 2, leave 2, and then come through those 2. So we're going to continue that method all the way down. We're going to count 3 spaces over. That third stitch, we're going to perform a single crochet. Then we're going to, in that same hole or that same stitch, we're going to do a half double crochet. Then we're going to also, in that same hole, do a double crochet. We're going to count 3 over again. 1, 2, 3. Single crochet. Half double crochet. And then a double crochet. Now, when you're doing multiples of 3, by me doing 15, I'm now at, I did a set of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, it's a set of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 of the fallen leaves. And in the 5th set, since this is at the end, what we're going to do is we're going to end this so that we can go to our second row. And in ending this, we're just going to put a single crochet into the last stitch. Then we're going to single crochet to move up to go to the second line. Now that we're on the second line, this chain 1 was considered our single crochet. So again, we're going to start off in that very first stitch with a double crochet. half double crochet. Then we're going to do a double crochet in the same stitch. We move over. If you count 3 spaces over, our third space is going to be our single crochet from the previous row. That's where we're going to insert our first single crochet. Single crochet. Then we're going to do our second half double crochet. And then we're going to do in the same stitch our double crochet. And we're just going to repeat that all the way across. Single in single, half double crochet in single, and a double crochet in that same single space from the previous line. And we're doing it all the way across. Single crochet, half double crochet, and then a double crochet. And we have our 4 fallen leaves. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now we at the end again, and we're going to go ahead and make sure you, for those of you that are beginners and you get your stitches mixed up or you can't tell what is your end stitch, you may want to put a stitch marker in there. But I know from being a crocheter where it is, so I'm going to go ahead and end this in the last stitch, and I'm going to do a single crochet. Well, they act like I don't know what I'm doing, but we're going to go ahead in the last stitch and we're going to do a single crochet. And then we're going to crochet 1 up. I'm going to do 2 more rows of this so that I can get you to see how the fallen leaves are actually stitched, and you can see the pattern more clearer. So this is, we already did the single with the 1 up, half double crochet, double crochet. I'm a tight crocheter, so that was a little tight for me. But I'm going to go ahead and stop here, which you can see the pattern. Let me take the needle out. You can see the pattern coming out pretty good. And that is the fallen leaf or the fallen leaf pattern. And I'm going to go ahead, and the next one I'm going to show you, I'm going to stitch 1 because I want a single crochet in this row and this is what I did for the border. So I'm just going to single crochet all the way across so I can get it set up to do my double crochet and then my front and back post double crochets. So I'm single crocheting all the way across, and if you was to do the whole project, the 39 and 7/8 inch blanket with the fallen leaves pattern, you just want to, in your last row that you want to do, you want to single crochet around the entire project, which is going to set you up for your border. If not, you want to leave it the way that it is. You don't have to do this particular step here. Okay, I'm at the end now, so what I'm going to do, because I'm setting up for my border, you see how it actually gives it a cleaner look than the bottom. this gives you a cleaner look. Even if you don't do anything but a single crochet all the way around, it will give you that clean look of the blanket. But I'm going to go ahead and go to the next step, which is chain 2. And I'm going to double crochet in every stitch going across. And that is wrapping the crochet needle or the crochet hook, wrapping the yarn around the crochet hook, going into the stitch, bringing out a hoop, wrap the yarn around again. You come through 2, leave 2, and then come through the other 2. And that is the double crochet stitch. And this one we also do a double crochet in the last stitch. Now we're going to chain 2, and then this time what we're going to do is we're going to front post and back post. So not the chain or the chain below the stitch. We're going to go to the next chain, which is the second chain, and we're going to front post double crochet. Then we're going to go to the next one, and we're going to do a back one. And how to do the back one, we're going to take the needle and put it inside from the back, go around that crochet, that double crochet, come across and around in the front, and then we're going to bring that through. Let's see if I can show you better. We're going to go here, go across and around, bring this through, bring it up, and then we're going to do a double crochet. And see, with the front, we're going to go through the front, bring it around that crochet needle, come around, and then do a double crochet. And this is how it looks. As you can see, this is a front post double crochet, which is brought around the crochet, and this is a back post double crochet, which is brought around the back of the crochet. And we're going to do that going forward, alternating front and back. So we stopped at a front, now we're going to do a back. Take it from the back, bring it around the crochet, the previous crochet, double crochet that you did. Bring the stitch up. For some reason, I'm a little crazy here with my finger. So we're going to bring it around the crochet needle, go around. It may be better to grab it like this, squeeze it, bring it up, and then we're going to crochet, double crochet up. We're going in the front. Again, you want to fold your work back and do it that way. It makes it much easier for you to actually stitch around that crochet, that previous double crochet. Again, we're doing back crochet, hold it at the bottom, and double crochet the front. Hold it in the front, kind of like pierce it, and then you do your double crochet. Again, the back, pierce it, bring up, and then you double crochet. Now we're next to the last one. We're going to go in the one before the last, front post double crochet, come up, and in the last one we're not going to do a back stitch crochet, as you can see, it's very tight over there. This is our last one right here, that I'm juggling on. We're going to actually do a regular double crochet in that particular spot. We go to the top and we do a double crochet, and that is your front and back post double crochet. And as you can see, it has like a little raise. I'm going to do one more row so that you can appreciate the way that it actually comes up into the design. Again, once you made your last double crochet, you're going to chain 2 to go up to the next line, and you're just going to follow the pattern in which you just did. So my last one was a front post, so my first one is going to be a back post. So we're going to do a back post double crochet into the first one. Again, you can pinch so you can bring your needle around, and then you do your double crochet. This was a back post, so we're doing a front post on this side. Pinch, come up. Again, a front post, so we're doing a back post. And just follow the pattern all the way across. We're approaching the end, which is going to be a back post double crochet. That's the last one, and then we're going to go ahead and make a double crochet in our last stitch. And as you can see, it gives it somewhat of a ridging. Isn't that cute? You got the fallen leaves at the bottom, and then you got the ridging look, which is gathering, so to speak, at the top. And that's called the front post and back post. Front post and back post double crochet. Now I'm going to do another row of single crochets, because I'm about to show you how I actually did the picot stitch, or the picot stitch. So I single crocheted and turned my work, and I'm going to go ahead and single crochet to set it up in every stitch going across. And the single crochet across your work is basically cleaning your work up to somewhat give it the illusion, or give it the illusion of being a clean work area when you're crocheting. It cleans your edges up, so to speak. It gives you a clean area to work with, as you can see. You don't have any bulging from your previous row. So here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. And I'm going into my first, or it's like a slant. This is a slant right here. We're going to go under that, and we're going to bring up a loop, and we're not going to go over the crochet needle with the thread. We're just gonna bring that loop over into the hole that we actually had, and then we're gonna count to the next one, and we're gonna double crochet. I'm sorry, single crochet, and you single crochet in the next one, and that's how your picot look. It's just a little peeking stitch. Again, once you get to your second single stitch, you're going to chain 3 again, and at the bottom you'll see that top loop from the single crochet. You're going to go underneath of that, and you're going to bring over the thread, and you're just going to slip stitch into that hoop that you have on to your crochet needle, and you're going to go to the next stitch, and you're going to single crochet. Then you single crochet in the next stitch, and then you chain 3 again, and we continue on with the process. You go underneath of the single crochet previous loop, you pull over some yarn, and you're going to just slip stitch in that hoop, go through the next stitch and close it off by single crocheting, and get single crochet in the next loop or the next stitch. And as you can see, those are my 3 picots, and we're going to finish this off. And from that second stitch, you're going to chain 3 again, go under that previous single stitch top loop, slip stitch into the previous or the loop that you have, single crochet in the next loop or the next stitch, and single crochet in the second stitch from that, and then you starting all over again. And we're at the end, and we're just gonna single crochet, and we're gonna use our scissors, because once you do this all the way across and you get to the end and you single crochet, we can go ahead, cut our yarn, bring over our thread, bring it all the way through, and close out. And here we go. We got the falling leaves at the bottom. We got the single and double crochet in the middle. We got a single crochet, and then we have the picot stitch. And that is how I created both of the blankets in which I have completed. And to tell you the truth, I started the blankets last Thursday afternoon, and I completed them today, which is Wednesday. So I completed 239 by 7/8 of an inch. You might as well say 40 inches all the way across baby blankets within a week. That's how fast I crochet. I appreciate you coming by, stopping over to see what I had created. I know I haven't been here for a while. If you like what you've seen thus far, please don't forget to hit the like button. Subscribe to my station, because I'm always doing something creative. And you have a marvelous day. Thank you, and until the next time, you have a good one.